her mother's untimely death opened the door to a long-buried family secret.
My brother found out he had kidney failure in '96, before my father died. He was on dialysis, and he ended up moving in the house with Mama and me. Mama worried about him so much with that kidney failure. Finally, he got a transplant. He found a donor and finally got a kidney transplant. Mama was so happy. A couple months later, he was well enough to go back to work after 4 or 5 years of being off. He went back to work 2 days later. Mama passed away.
I don't have kids. You can't whoop kids now. Where's the fun in raising children? I want to be able to whoop a kid like I got my butt whooped. You know what I mean? I got to be able to take that out on somebody. Shoot. Hey, you got to take it like I took it. Get on down there.
You know, it's kind of hard. We wanted to keep Mom in that house, you know. So I decided finally, I refinanced the house, and I was able to pay to get a lot of things fixed. And I got a cleaning crew over there to help me box up and give away or move my mother's things out. And we went through old documents, found papers and things. Ladies were telling me, don't throw nothing away, go through it. And I said, oh yeah, we're gonna go through everything. And just went through some papers at about 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm still going through papers. And I found this little blue piece of paper. I looked in the middle, and it said May 19th, 1960, la 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 la. I was thinking, that's my brother's birthday. Huh. And then further down, it said, okay for adoption. Whoa! So I did it again. I mean, at 5 o'clock in the morning, what am I seeing? And so I'm like, oh my God, Michael's adopted. Oh, shoot. And so I saw the other people. I said, well, what does this one say? I wonder how big was he? Who's his parents? What does it say? And on the top, it's my birthday. So it was 2 adoption papers folded in together. His was blue, mine was pink. We couldn't believe it. My brother got up 6 o'clock in the morning, and we were standing in the hallway, just stood still looking at these papers like, oh my God. We couldn't believe that. So we did research. He had to go to work. I spent the whole day pretty much doing more deep research. Finally, Michael calls me back. I just talked to Brenda in Texas and Charles and them over there, and we talked to Cousin Ricky. He done called the whole country. And he got a couple of answers. Like one cousin said he thought he heard my father say something when he was a kid and what have you. Finally, I called my mother's best friend. We said, forget it, we're not calling family. My mother's best friend, who was with her before we were born. I said, Miss Falls, have you ever heard anything about my mother adopting kids? She said, yeah, she adopted you and Michael. The whole church knew. Oh my God. Then finally, my cousin calls right away and she confirms it. She says, Retha, I'm sorry I lied before. Yeah, your mother swore us to secrecy. She swore the whole family to secrecy. Our next door neighbor knew. He's our age. He knew because his best friend is one of our cousins. And he told him, everybody, all of our lives, I am in my 40s. We're both in our 40s. Never knew. At the funeral, everybody was sitting around feeling bad for us, but at the same time, we walk into a room and it would kind of get quiet. Evidently, they were arguing. One half of the family wanted to tell us. The other half was telling them, no, she don't want them to know. And we were like, well, geez, what we gonna do? Get mad? We're not gonna get mad. We just wanna, now it's a fear. We gotta find out what medical history we have. That's all we wanna know. Michael with the kidney thing, no wonder none of us matched. So that's the only issue we had. But other than that, my brother's having more trouble with it than me. He found out who his family really is. Don't know the names. But he found out he got a brother, a sister. His parents are in Texas somewhere. They're still looking for my stuff. And I'm not in a big hurry to find out. I need to find out my medical history, which is the one thing I do need to know. But my brother was desperate to find all the information. I don't not want to know. I just want to, I'm not desperate to find out. I want to know, but I'm not desperate.